you did. If you're sorry for it, no power of darkness can touch you. If you'll only say you're sorry, John. What I did needed doing. I have no remorse. I never did have. And I'd be a hypocrite to say I'm sorry now.
Hey everyone, Matt here. So here's a fun fact for you. The locations in today's movie are based on different places in Norway, a country known for, among other things, being where Frozen takes place. So I've challenged myself to not make any Frozen jokes as we go through Giratina and the Sky Warrior. Released in Japan in 2008 and in the US and UK in 2009 to promote the upcoming or recently released Pokémon Platinum, Giratina and the Sky Warrior is the 11th Pokémon movie and the second movie in the series Diamond and Pearl arc. The film was the first Pokémon movie to be a sequel to a previous one, though something similar was attempted 8 years prior with the TV special Mewtwo Returns, and the first to air in both standard and high definition. Once again helmed by Yuyama and Sonoda, the film also did well at the Japanese box office, making about 90% of Darkrai's performance and placing second only to Ponyo on its opening weekend. But the question is, do those numbers and firsts mean a quality movie like The Rise of Darkrai? Well, I already love ghost types, but I'll try not to let that impair my judgment. This is Giratina and the Sky Warrior. So after a sweet little opening showing Pokemon happily living their lives, our movie opens with Shaman traveling through the forest until Dialga stops in front of them and the both of them get dragged to the reverse world, also known as the distortion world in the games, by Giratina, the renegade Pokemon. The two gods of the creation trio fight, and Dialga and Shaman manage to escape the reverse world, after the former traps Giratina in a time loop that anchors them there. And following our title sequence, we cut to Dawn, Brock, and Ash, eating lunch with their Pokémon. Think the first movie but with worse voice acting. Oh wait! Until a dirty shaman steals some of their food and makes a mess with Seed Flare. While everyone else gets angry at the mossy hedgehog, Dawn cleans them up, takes them to the Pokémon Center, and feeds them a puffin, once again proving she's one of the best girls in Pokémon. Though Shaman...
Although it was a little chilly, perhaps if you'd been the tiniest bit gentler. I said from over there. Oh, please, I never need healing. It's okay, I guess. I would say you owe me a big thank you. What a weirdo. Serves Giratina right. Sorry, but flattery will get you nowhere. Thanks to me, you're all safe and sound. Aren't you grateful I'm around? Can't you smooth out this puppy? It's thanks Shaman time. You're coming as well. Pity, much too heavy. Can't you run any faster? Okay, whatever. Well, I don't care. I'm hungry. Give me food. Give me food! A simple thank you will suffice. Does that mean you are grateful to Shaman?
Is a bit of a fixer, needs a bit of an attitude adjustment for the so-called gratitude Pokemon, and asks our heroes to take them to a place called the Flower Garden, so they can migrate with other shamans. As they leave the Pokemon Center, Dawn, Shaman, and Ash get dragged to the reverse world, try to fight Giratina and fail, and meet a scientist who lives and studies there named Newton Graceland. While there, Graceland explains that the reverse world and normal world are dependent on one another, that Dialga and Palkia's fight in Alamos led to a good deal of space-time pollution in the reverse world, and that Giratina seeks revenge. They eventually reach a portal to the normal world, and minutes after entering it, a villain named Zero, who's been watching Giratina and Shaman throughout the movie, tries to steal the latter from our heroes with his Magnezone, Magnetons, and small army of Magnemites. And no, I don't know why he looks like and is named after some kid's Giratina Gajinka. Shaman evades capture twice and transforms into Sky Mode on a train, and Zero chases them after they and our heroes get sucked into the reverse world by Giratina. But Zero, for the first time in eventually manages to succeed in capturing Shaman after they transform back at night, before revealing his evil plan to take over the reverse world. And with Shaman in his grasp, he realizes his plan by making them use Seed Flare, which allows Giratina to enter the normal world and then get trapped by his prison airship. Dawn, Graceland, and Ash all manage to free Giratina and bring the ship down into a wooded fjord, which we later learn is the Flower Garden. But before the crash landing, Zero pilots his jet that absorbed a fraction of Giratina's power into the reverse world, and starts attacking the normal world by exploiting its connection to the reverse world, causing a glacier to rush towards our heroes in the nearby town, and a final showdown in 2 different worlds. In the reverse world, Giratina, Shaman, and Ash confront Zero. In the normal world, Dawn, Graceland, Brock, and all the nearby wild Pokémon try to stop the glacier. And just when it seems hopeless on both fronts, Reggie, Gigas, and a herd of Mamoswine stop the glacier, and Shaman launches Zero into the normal world, defeating him once and for all. With Zero gone, Giratina repairs the damage done to the reverse world and, after returning Ash to the normal world, flies off to find Dialga. And with both threats neutralized, Shaman joins the others in the flower garden and flies off in sky form, closing out the movie. So that was Giratina and the Sky Warrior, and honestly, after the rise of Darkrai, this was kind of a step backwards. On a technical level, this is a better movie than Darkrai. The CGI has been toned down or is used more effectively, and the film does more with lighting and cinematography, especially in the reverse world, which is a great realization of the concept from the games. And on a personal level, there's stuff I like. Zero's VTuber-looking virtual assistant Infi is neat. I'm not gonna act like the little kid in me doesn't get excited at seeing Regigigas and Mamoswine. And though they're definitely nerfed compared to the games, Giratina still keeps a fraction of their coolness. But all of these things are just syrup and fixings on an ultimately burned pancake. For starters, Shaman is pretty annoying. Like I showed earlier, they're just so smug, ungrateful, and whiny. And all of that is made worse with everyone gushing on and on about what a wonderful symbol of gratitude they are. The movie also slips back into having a main villain, and a pretty bad one at that. The movie tries to give Zero some depth with the motivation about wanting to protect the reverse world from humans or whatever, but all of that falls flat when he's the only human we see wreck the place. He reminds me of Lawrence III or the Iron Masked Marauder from the 2nd and 4th movies, but with none of the gravitas, twisted point of view, or Dan Green that helped those two. And partially because of those two problems, the movie is kinda bland. The movie's story is ultimately just our heroes helping a cute legendary get somewhere because they're nice people. There are no deeper character arcs or personal stakes involved, even with Shaman, whose goal seems mostly driven by instinct, and the movie feels uneventful as a result, despite the literal deities on screen. So yeah, this movie is a little too flawed. If I was really in the mood for it, I'd probably watch the trailer or go play the far superior Platinum. But really, as much as I want to like this movie, I just need to let it go. Aw, darn it. Hey everyone. Matt again. Thanks for watching my video on Giratina and the Sky Warrior. If you liked this video, please leave a like, share it with whoever you think will enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel. If you really like the video, please consider supporting me on Ko-fi or Patreon. I also have a Twitter and an Instagram that you can follow for all the latest updates on my videos. Thanks again, and I can't wait to watch Arceus and the Jewel of Life with you.